Hi, welcome to the Beginner's Guide in Excel. Today we'll explore the Excel interface. Whenever we try to open an Excel file, we can see that there is a blank workbook here. So click on the blank workbook and now you can see a worksheet. So the worksheet gets automatically created when you open a workbook. Now, what does a workbook mean? A workbook means an Excel document, any Excel document that contains one or multiple worksheets. Now, the one which I've highlighted here is called as a spreadsheet or the worksheet. And the above portion about this is called as the ribbon, and it has various tabs like file, home, page layout, data, developer tab, formula tab, etc. Now, by default, the home tab with its ribbon gets opened, and some of the sections have the same actions like that you have in the Word document. And some sections have the mathematical operations or calculations, so which are grouped into various commands. And then you can navigate to each and every command and do certain calculations based on that command. Now, coming back to the structure of the spreadsheet, now here we can see this bar. It is called as the formula bar. So if you have to enter any formulas in a cell, that will be represented here in the formula bar. Now, suppose if I'm doing 2 plus 3, and so you can see that in the formula bar, the formula gets copied, and then you have to just press enter. Now it shows 5. So this is the formula we have entered in this cell. So, and this is the cell where we have entered. And if you click on the cell, there's one more thing here, a small box which is called as name box, and it is showing D9. So D9 means it is referring to the cell here, the D column and the ninth row. So this gives the cell address. This is called as name box, where it shows the cell address. And so every spreadsheet, as you know, that has a grid of columns and rows starting from A to Z and so on and so forth, and also from one to many rows Excel has. And then in the intersection of this cell, okay, and in the active cell, you can enter any data, can be a number or it can be a text. Now coming to the lower section here, we can see this is called as a worksheet toolbar. So where you can just click on this plus button to enter one more worksheet. So by default, the sheets will be written as sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3, but you can customize it by double clicking on this and writing your own customized name like my Excel. And here we have the quick access toolbar above the ribbon. And here we have certain commands: auto save, save, do, and redo. And also some customized icons are there. And this is the title bar that you have where it gives you the name of it asks you to write it. By default, it gives the name as book, and you can write your workbook. So workbook is a document. Any Excel document is called as my workbook 1. So let's put it as my workbook 1. So any document in Excel is called as workbook, and a workbook can have any one sheet or many sheets. So let's save this file in the D drive of our PC. So I'm clicking on the D drive and I'm saving it. So this is how you save the Excel file. And the lowermost portion, this is called as a status bar. So I will recap this entire video once again by showing you the pictures of what we have gone through. So the topmost one here is a quick access toolbar. And here this is the title bar, which I've already mentioned, which gives you the title of the worksheet or the workbook. And then you have the name box here or the address bar. And now this is the formula bar. This entire thing is a formula bar where any formula that you enter will be shown in the formula bar. And then you have the rows and columns. This is the rows, and this is the columns, and these are the rows. And the intersection of a row and column is what is called a cell. And this is the worksheet tabs, and you can add any number of worksheets, or you can even delete these worksheets like this. And now we'll go back to the worksheet that we have doing here. And then this and the below here we have the status bar. we'll talk about the status bar and what's the functionality of it in our later videos. So this is the basic how the Excel interface or the blank workbook or blank worksheet looks like. We'll talk more about how the tabs work and how to navigate our the various commands while we do the Excel calculations. Thank you for watching the video.